This is Living the Aquascape Lifestyle Front Yard Edition. This is the personal paradise of Dave and Sally Blocksom of Pondscapes of Charlotte. It never gets old. I'm back. I have been to this pond maybe 5 times in the last 25 years here. This is the front yard, the personal house of that man right here, Dave Blocksom, owner of Pondscapes of Charlotte. Can I sit down with you, Dave?
Sure.
And Lily, your pooch.
Lily the pond dog.
Okay. And this is where you start every day and finish every day, right out here with Sally, your bride, right?
Yep.
So this pond has been here for over 20 years. You just always keep changing it, right?
Right.
How long has it been in this current iteration?
5 years.
So for 5 years, it's looked like this, but for 20 years, you've had a water feature up here.
Water feature here.
And I want to point this one thing out. When you have a slope like that facing your front doors, that's an artist palette for a pond contractor. Why don't you give us a little tour of what you built here, Dave?
All right, this is Dave with Pondscapes of Charlotte. I'm the owner, and I wanted to take you around my pond and tell you a little bit about it. This is the 3rd pond we've had in this location. The first one we put in back in 1992, and it was a cement pond, just like a little cement swimming pool, located right back here in this corner. And we tore that out, and we put in a deeper pond, or a larger pond, similar to this shape. However, when we were digging down, we found the gas line and we found the water line, and we really didn't know what to do, so we just made the pond 1.5 feet deep. So we ended up going with our 3rd pond here, and this pond we brought in a lot of big stone, took it down to 3.5 feet, and moved the gas line and the water line, and this is what we ended up with. I have an old deck here we're getting ready to redo, and that deck has outlasted the 3 ponds we have, so it's about time for a change there. The original footprint is pretty close to what you see here. We have the original stream of the 2nd waterfall is still here. We did reline it and rebuild it, but it has the same footprint as the original. Comes out right by the Japanese maple up there, down through the stream and falls into here, and then we have a large stepping stone going across it with a walkway up to the front door. The rock you see up there, when we went to get our rock for our 3rd pond, it reminded me of a cactus, so I put it in there. We put it in the ground, put it in concrete, and it's unique. The next owners of this house might tear that out, but when we increased the size of this pond down to 3 feet, our original biofalls at the top there wasn't large enough to handle the filtration for this pond, so we had to figure out a way to get extra filtration. And since it was too hard to build a wetlands up top here to get and to have it tie into the original stream, we actually built the wetlands, but we have it coming out this other waterfall now, comes down through this small stream and goes into the pond. That wetlands is about 5 feet deep and does a great job. One of the unique things about our wetlands is I have all different types of plants that I try out in there to see what works well and what doesn't. You can see there I have some basil growing right there. Those are squash over there. We have tomatoes and bell peppers over there. There are some other herbs that we have in the stream. They've been overgrown a little, so it's hard to find them. But this is our pond now, and it's our last pond as far as this is the pond we're going to live with. Our original deck had seating from there all the way over to here, and then we got these Adirondack chairs, and this is going to become our spot to sit and feed the fish. So I have some Aquascape fish food here, and my fish absolutely love Aquascape fish food, and you can see how beautiful the colors are. That has a lot to do with the fish food. In the whole yard, front yard here, we have about 65 tons of stone that it took for this project. To sell this front yard, including the retaining walls up there, you'd be looking somewhere around $120,000.
So Bradley, this is this pond, huh?
So this was right in that area back in 2004. I remember it like it was yesterday. I woke up, it was a Monday morning. I was expecting to go into school. And both my mom and my dad were down there making me breakfast. And my dad said, I'm gonna need your help today working on the pond. I said, Dad, as soon as I get off school, I'm gonna be out there helping you. And he said, well, I think I'm gonna need your help all day. So I played hooky, and that was me and my dad right down there.
21 years ago.
21 years ago, and doing the first 3 renovations on this pond.
And this was the last iteration, right?
This is the current, iteration.
5 years ago?
Same spot about 5-6 years ago. A little bit, you know, different sizes, but
that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a family journey, and that's one of the biggest things that I think about this that's so fun is to know Bradley since he was 6 years old, and now you're 31. So 25 years I've known this man, and to see how he is now in a year going to be the man taking over the business.
That's right. So I went back in, I think it was 2014. My dad took me to my very first pandemonium at Aqualand. And at the time I was a freshman in college. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But when I was around the tribe and saw what Aqualand was like, I got inspired. And my dad set me up with an internship with Premier Ponds, which is a great...
Mike Carrillo and Andrew Linigan.
Basically from there, I decided to, you know, this is what I wanted to do. You know, we've just been following what Aquascape's been telling us to do, and everything's been going well so far.
Second generation business, known this kid basically his whole life since he was 6. If you're interested in getting in this business, we're going to put a link below to all of our training, the Aquascape University, the Aquascape Academy, Pandemonium that we talked to. We need more young guys, strong guys, helping people live the Aquascape lifestyle. I love family businesses. I love this is the first picture when you walk in. This is when Bradley was 18? It was right when he graduated?
18, I was 50.
You were 50, he was 18, and this is what, about probably 12 years ago or so.
Yep, 12 years ago.
And this is when you guys hiked for 4 weeks, 6 weeks?
4 weeks, 400 miles.
400 miles on the Appalachian Trail, and his son had just graduated, didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. He asked Dad, hey, you want to hike the Appalachian Trail? And you were extremely busy.
Yeah.
And you said, yes, son, and then you did it. You lost like 30 pounds, didn't you?
Lost 30 pounds. Company made more money than when I was there because my wife wasn't giving anything away. You know, so.
Yeah. This is what it's all about. And now today, a dozen years later, you're 1 year away from retirement, and Bradley's 1 year away from taking over and running the show.
Completely, yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It is so fun for me to visit the personal homes of certified aquascape contractors and see how they're living the aquascape lifestyle. It never gets old. I have been to this pond 5 times in the last 20 years, and every time I come, there's something new to enjoy, there's something new to see. If you're interested in living the aquascape lifestyle wherever you are, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.